In this video, I am going to discuss with you top 8 money mistakes that most of the people make in their life and how to avoid making them. So, the first money mistake that the people make is excessive spending. What it means, great fortunes are often lost $1 at a time. It may not seem like a big deal when you pick up that double mocha cappuccino coffee cup, but every little item adds up. Just $25 per week spent on dining out costs you $1,300 per year, which could go toward an extra credit card or auto payment. So it's advisable to avoid extra spending. The second mistake that the most of the people make is never ending payments. Ask yourself if your monthly payments on certain items are necessary or not. Things like cable television, music services, or high-end gym memberships can force you to pay excessively, leaving you with nothing. So when the money is tight or you just want to save more, creating a lifestyle, creating a simple lifestyle can go a long way to foster your savings and cushioning yourself from financial hardship. So it's better to have a look on your never ending payments. Third mistake that most of the people make is living on borrowed money. Using credit cards to buy essentials has become somewhat a custom in the world. Even if an increasing number of consumers are willing to pay double-digit interest rates on gasoline, groceries, and a host of other items that are gone long before the bill is paid in full, it is not wise to do so because credit card interest rates make the price of the charged items a great deal more expensive. The fourth mistake that people make is buying a new car. Millions of new cars are sold every year, although few buyers can afford to pay for them in cash. The inability To pay cash for a new car can also mean an inability to afford the car. So borrowing money to buy a car can lead to the consumer paying interest on a depreciating asset, which amplifies the difference between the value of the car and the price paid for it. So if you cannot buy the car on cash, you don't need to buy it on credit or lease. Okay. The fifth mistake is spending too much on home. When it comes to buying a home, bigger it bigger is not necessarily better unless you have a larger family. Choosing a 3,000 square feet home will only mean more expensive taxes, maintenance, and utilities. So, do you really want to put such a significant long-term dent in your monthly budget? The sixth mistake is misusing home equity. What is this? Refinancing and taking cash out of your home means giving away ownership to someone else. In some cases, refinancing might make sense if you can lower your rate or if you can pay off higher interest debt. So normally it is not advisable to mortgage, to give your home on mortgage unless you are in a desperate need for cash. The seventh mistake, which is I'm going to tell you, is living paycheck to paycheck. The cumulative result of overspending puts people into a bad position, one in which a single missed paycheck would be disastrous. So, this is not the position you want to find yourself in when an economic recession hits. So, if this happens, you will have very few options. So, avoid to live paycheck to paycheck. And the eighth mistake that many people make is not investing in retirement. If you do not get your money working for you in the markets or through other income producing investments, you may never be able to stop working. So, making monthly contributions to designated retirement accounts is essential for a comfortable retirement plan. So these are the 8 mistakes that we commit, and these are the hurdles which prevent us from making bigger money. Now, how to prevent these mistakes? We need to limit debt, save more money, and become financially stable. So it is always suggested to start a budget based on your needs and necessities. This can be done by spending money only when or where necessary, or limiting your spending on things you can go without. You can keep track of your monthly expenses to see where your money goes, and if there are items you can do without to save some extra money. For example, by switching from bottled drinks to homemade lemonade, etc., can easily bring your money can easily bring your monthly grocery bill from $600 down to $500.